BO2. It has to be one of the most polarizing games in the series, right? I mean, I feel like whether you hate this game or you love this game, everyone has a very strong opinion on BO2. Now, obviously, there are a number of reasons why I could love this game, but I am mostly going to focus on the reason that I made this channel, the zombies. BO2's zombies was very polarizing. You could either look at the very good side of it, or you could focus on the very, very bad side of it. In the same game, we got some people's best map of all time, Origins, while also having some people's worst map of all time, Die Rise. I can't even say some people. The wide majority consider Die Rise to be the worst map of all time. And while I've already given my in-depth opinion on Die Rise and already done a kind of rebuttal towards the common opinion on Transit, I wanted to give my opinion on the entire game as a whole and why it's my favorite in the series. I think BO2 gave a little bit of everything for everyone. If you wanted simplistic zombies and didn't want to have to worry about a power switch or any of this, you could go play Nuketown. If you wanted a unique map that had a bunch of new features, you go and play Transit. And if you wanted something in the middle, you could always go and play Buried. All the maps and map designs kind of gave themselves a audience to begin with. BO2 didn't have a very specific audience in mind, and while in some cases that can be a very bad decision, I feel like BO2 worked it out very, very well. Now, shifting gears here for a second, we could also look at the amount of change that BO2 brought to the series. Up until BO2, the entirety of zombies was just holding out to survive as long as you can. At least it was to most people's eyes. The only big Easter egg up to this point was the moon Easter egg, and that was only found by hardcore players. So I think BO2 brought a lot of very needed complexity into zombies, while also straying away from just holding out and surviving in one specific area. Which, I mean, if that's what you like in zombies, you like holding out till the end, BO2 wasn't forcing you to go do these things. They gave the option to go do the Easter egg within the game and didn't force you to go do it or push you down a very specific side quest. Which is why I like this game over BO3. I feel like BO3 pushed you too much to go do Easter eggs and go do different things within the maps. There are some days where I just don't want to do an Easter egg, where I just don't want to do this or do that. I want to just shoot zombies and survive as long as I can. And BO2 gives you the option to do that, while I think BO3 pushes you in too many directions. But that being said, BO1 doesn't have enough of this, and neither does World at War. BO1 and World at War don't have enough Easter eggs. They don't have enough things for the times where I'm like, I want to go do something else other than shoot zombies. I just feel like BO2 encompasses all of the moods that I have while I'm playing zombies. If I want to go do an Easter egg, I can hop on Origins or Mob of the Dead. Whereas if I just want to shoot zombies, I can hop on a map like Transit or Nuketown. And I'm never touching Die Rise because it's just a bad map. BO2 wasn't also entirely enthralled in fantasy just yet. A lot of the maps are dirty and grimy, and you can still see that a zombie infestation has taken over this world. Especially in Transit and Die Rise, there's blood everywhere, there's trash thrown all over the floor, skyscrapers collapsing. Things are just happening, and it's all disgusting, which kept that World at War and BO1 kind of idea of blood being everywhere and it all being terrifying, while also encroaching on fantasy and keeping it fun and lively. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but I'm just going to keep it in. I love BO2 because it was just able to stay with what was popular at the time of zombies and what would become popular after this game. And you can stand here and argue that Jimmy Zielinski's maps are worse than Jason Blundell's, but I really don't care because I can find all of them really fun. Minus one. This game is also able to keep solo and people with friends entertained in their zombies maps. On some maps in BO3, if I'm not playing with a friend, I feel like I'm just depressed, or I'm just running through a fantasy adventure by myself. Where sometimes in BO1 or World at War, if I'm playing with somebody, I'm just getting annoyed at them. Now maybe all this could just be chalked up to me being a bad friend, but I never feel this way on Black Ops 2. I feel like whatever map we're playing, I could do it solo, but also do it with a friend or multiple friends. So whether it's with a friend or without one, whether you're playing the worst map of all time or some people's best, Black Ops 2 was certainly an adventure from start to finish, but also one of the best adventures, if not the best. And in my books, I like it the most out of any zombies game. Don't take this as a dismount of any other zombies game. I just really like this one more. If you liked my opinions or agreed with some of them too, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you disagree with any of my points, please leave a comment because I would love to hear your opinion on what you think about BO2 or any other zombies game really. So I think that's it from me. I think I've done enough yapping for today. I think that'll be it. Bye.